start hitting? Okay.
When you're driving, well, what do you think probably your miss is when you do hit it not so well?
Generally it's high and then off to the right.
High and off to the right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're probably hitting it a little bit off the heel as
yes.
well? When you,
yeah.
when you
oh,
I
can feel it clearly when it hits heel. So
okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, I think it's based on consistency. I mean, because every time I hit the ball, it feels different.
Yeah.
I know exactly where the misses are, but correcting it and continually, remembering.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean, and just it's a cliche. Golf isn't really a game of perfection. It's a game of consistency. And, you just, especially with this club, just hitting it, those 14 times, you got to be able to find it and just play from there.
Right.
That one was left. That was probably just, you probably just did the same motion, but just your hands and your upper body were just a little bit quicker.
Right.
Just going to kind of start the ball left, and it just stayed left as the face was square. But probably, I'm guessing just your normal miss, it would probably just be a little bit off the heel, and probably that face is just going to be a little bit open.
I think, and as far as setup, I mean, are there any tips as far as, everyone's unique. I understand, even watching you set up, the ball seems to be a little bit more in the middle of your stance when you're doing your drive. With me, I try to have it just inside of my lead foot, my left foot.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just a preference or if there's.
Yeah, and that ball position's good. You can even probably just move it, maybe even just, 2 inches top, just a little bit backwards. That'll kind of help you try to catch it from a little bit more of the inside, like when we were talking with irons.
Yeah.
Just if I'm putting it, again, if I'm putting it way up there, way up in front of my feet, just to kind of exaggerate, I'm going to have to go over the top to catch that ball. So even just maybe a couple inch or two just back, probably right where your logo on your shirt is. That's probably a pretty good spot.
So you think like left side of your neck kind of deal with the ball?
Yeah, pretty much left side of your neck, just draw a line down, and that's probably where you want to set up. There you go. That pretty much started on your line and it's just cut a little bit.
Yeah. That's kind of, that's typically what my shot is.
That felt
good. Setting up like that.
Okay, setting up like, yeah, definitely. It helps you kind of come from just a little bit more of an inside path. Kind of just part of that draw spin.
I never had formal lessons, and what I'd always heard and just observed from kids on my old high school golf team and stuff, it seemed like a lot of them favored, like he was saying, with the left, like your left foot pretty much being in line with it, but that last swing, I set back kind of like you were saying, like left neck logo area, if I had a logo there. That felt much more fluid.
Yeah. Okay.
My ball flow. Okay. Crowded myself on that one. And that felt pretty solid. As far as the impact. But
yeah, that one definitely looks solid. I got a little drill for you. We're going to take a couple practice swings just without hitting the ball.
Okay. You want to put a ball up on a tee or just?
Yeah, just put a ball up on a tee, and I'll kind of show you. I'll take the club.
Okay.
Basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to swing bow-legged. Basically, what that means is your legs are going to look like home plate. You're just going to really exaggerate this. And with this setup, a lot of times, like when you're kind of hitting it off the inside, of the club face and kind of getting that slice spin, it's because kind of your hips are just a little bit overreactive, and you're just leaving that face open at impact. But with this setup, with this swing, you know, I can't get overreacted with my hips without just totally coming out of my posture. So just with this swing, I'm just gonna widen my stance, and you know, see my legs are gonna look like home plate here. And just as a feel, you know, and you don't even have to take it all the way back. I mean, you can just take it up to here. You know, these are just kind of nice and simple swings. I just want you to feel like what it is.
It's a weird feeling.
It is a very,
weird
it is a very weird feeling, but it's just, it really helps you just kind of quiet those hips a little bit. That's gonna straighten you out a little bit.
I mean, just as far as quieting like the whole motion of everything, because that was the hardest thing when I first started, was just keeping like from my waist down more quiet.
Exactly.
Swing, you know, with my feet kind of swinging around. I mean, it's just, I kind of.
Yeah, exactly. I was the same way. You know, as a kid, you know, I really
wanted to hit it far.
I wanted to hit it far, and you know, I wasted a lot of body motion trying to do that. But unfortunately, I hit a lot of balls off center. And that's just not the way you really want to play. But now, you know, I'm a little bit more kind of age-wise. You know, I'm a little bit more compact now.
Wiser.
A little heavier.
So this is like kind of the setup.
And I mean, you could even exaggerate it just a little bit more. I mean, you really get those knees out.
I felt the more I exaggerate, the more you really feel it.
Really exaggerate it. Just take a couple practice swings, then we'll hit a few balls. But just really, really exaggerate that bow-legged feel. Just make your legs look like home plate. Now let's try to just hit a few balls with that. You're not
with that stance as well.
Yeah, with that stance. Yeah, you're not trying to kill it or anything. You're just going to turn with your upper body and just keep that lower body very, very stable. Yeah, it's kind of a hard habit to break. So yeah, you're just still moving around a little bit in your hip area. So I mean, even just a little bit more. I mean, really exaggerate that. Really exaggerate that. That's a little bit better. Yeah, your lower body was a lot quieter. I think now that we've kind of done that.
Do you think it's the ball setup, possibly, or where it's, I mean,
I think kind of where we moved it. You know, if it's right below the emblem on your shirt. I think that's a good setup. But it's just, I think now we've kind of isolated to, now we know it's your path. You're definitely coming over the top to get that spin. Because I mean, you really can't slide out of it when your leg.
the plane of my swing is.
So I think we've kind of isolated that. Now what I want to do is I'm just going to kind of just a simple. You can do this with any object. Really, I'm just going to kind of place a water bottle kind of right here, right on the outside. It's not going to really interfere with your takeaway at all. But if you come over the top, you're going to hit that water bottle. So that's just going to kind of.
Do you want me to exaggerate the lower body again, or do you want to just try swinging?
Try swinging normal this time. I mean,
last two swings prior to that, I was exaggerating. I still had the slice, but when I went back right to my normal swing, you feel a real big difference.
Yeah, definitely. It quiets your lower body, and you really can't slide your hips out, which I mean is really kind of a common problem amongst all golfers of all levels. I really struggle with that sometimes with my driving style. All right, there we go. We got it going left.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that path was good, and so now let's just try to kind of put the pieces together. Let's sync that up just a little bit. That's a good position there. But yeah, we're just going to kind of get you coming from the inside. Just kind of keep kind of your shoulders and everything just kind of moving together as you go through the ball and releasing together.
My teeth keep flying out.
That was pretty straight drive. We just nicked the foul on it. So that's why I kind of got that side spin. So let's try one more and just really kind of just sink up that upper body. And we're just going to drop it to the inside, kind of like with the irons and the feet together drill. You really couldn't go over the top there, because we're just kind of doing the same thing, a little different thing. That's the one right there.
There you go.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Oh, I was just observing.
So Rob, as kind of what I'm getting from just kind of our talk back and forth and even with Stefan, so your miss is probably a little bit to the right as well?
It is right. Yeah. My main issue is just consistency.
Yeah.
I mean, this past 12 months is the first time I've been playing golf consistently again. Just with school and stuff, I didn't get to play too much. So I'm trying to refine my swing.
Okay.
Like just kind of get the feeling right. And I've been feeling it more, especially this summer that we've been playing some more and stuff. I was trying to observe what you're doing with him and do the little home plate thing. So I'm definitely feeling a difference. My last few drives have definitely been either a draw or more straight. But I would definitely have to say my biggest issue with golf always has been just coming over the top.
Yeah.
And
and even probably a little bit kind of just from observing on the course, just a little bit more so than Stefan. Probably, I mean, you both come just a little bit over the top. But you probably kind of rotate your shoulders a little bit more, and actually that face is pretty square at impact, and sometimes your misses, it starts out a little bit left, and some holes on some courses you really just don't have that much real
yeah, exactly. That's the thing is
you find some trouble if you're starting with that.
I feel like most golfers can agree with this, is I overthink it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I sit here, and the more time I sit and address at the ball, the more I'm thinking like, okay, don't do this, don't do this. So.
Yeah, so we're just trying to keep it simple here, just some drills, just to really get you to feel it, you know. I mean,
absolutely.
On video, I could show it to you a million times, but I mean, it's just...
It's different with showing and doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's easier said than done. There it is. Nice little fade there. It's perfect. Pretty straight, yeah?
Yeah, I was kind of aimed a little bit further more this way.
Okay.
With that, I'm having a trouble. I'm trying to, again, do too much at once, where I'm trying to start with a different ball alignment.
Yeah.
And aiming with where it is with my feet. So.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of takes...
Doing a couple things at once. Again, it's not going to happen immediately, but just trying to take it in.
Yeah, and it takes a little bit of time just with the new ball position. Your alignment does get a little bit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Let's take a little time to get used to. That was a good ball there. Yeah, but just even with alignment, you can just kind of stand right over here.
Okay.
Just with kind of working on it, it really helps if you have a good pre-shot routine. Really, I mean, it's different for everyone, but really to hone in alignment is if I've got a ball right here. I'm going to do, I usually just take maybe one or two practice swings, and then I get behind the ball, and I kind of bring the target back to me. So, you know, I see, you know, we're kind of aimed just about where that 100 is.
Yeah, we're about between two flags.
Yeah, probably in between the two flags is pretty good there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bring the target back. I'm going to bring it back to probably, I mean, just about 2 feet in front of me. So I'm going to aim right over probably this little piece of grass.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to base everything off that spot. I'm looking at that spot. I'm going to step in, kind of do this, and then I kind of get into my setup. And from then, you know, my ball position's good and everything's square. So from this, I can just kind of make a really good move through the ball from a good setup.
I mean, when you said you pick a spot, like, I mean, when you're set up, do you kind of look at that as well as like something that, like prior to you swinging?
Prior to swinging, I usually, would that help, or I just kind of make sure, like, I mean, a lot of drivers, I kind of hate that a lot of drivers are going away from it.
Right.
But they kind of have no alignment decals on the top, which really kind of screws with players like me.
Right.
But I just kind of, initially I do look at it just to make sure that the line's pointed. But then once I kind of step out, I maybe take 1-2 looks at the target, and then I'm good to go. Because golf, I mean, just like kind of shooting a gun, it's all about marksmanship. You know, you're aiming towards the target. There it is. Great shot, Rob. That was real. Great shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's also always been one of my biggest problems. I rush. I'm a, not that I'm a quick golfer, but
yeah, exactly. I mean,
I don't give myself the time of day.
Exactly, and no one wants to play for 5 hours and have like a 2-minute long routine that includes so many quirks and nooks and crannies that it doesn't do anyone
We've all seen it.
Yeah, we've all seen it. I mean,
people that shoot hundreds think they're on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, exactly, definitely, and we don't want that. But I mean, at the same time, you know, you're going to be out there for 4 hours a lot. So you know, you just got to kind of take your time, set yourself up, and once you're comfortable, just fire away.
Yeah, I felt that one. That did not feel good.
Oh, a little bit over the top. You probably caught that off the heel a little bit.
And I was rushed. That was pretty nice. Again, that's a hard habit to break. Just pacing yourself.
Yeah. Without the water bottle. Get that feel. Kind of just an easy takeaway, Stefan. Get yourself comfortable at the top, and then we're just going to kind of go to the inside, try to avoid that water bottle there. Yeah, it's right on your target. Like I was saying, just kind of in your own way, you just got to figure out a way to align yourself.
Absolutely.
So just kind of go through your pre-shot routine.
Fun little fact: last time when we did irons, first time I've ever used lineman sticks.
It's a must. I mean, it's just especially, you know, obviously you can't take them on the course with you or anything like that, but you know, you just gotta. It's just a really good practice tool just to make sure everything's aligned with that stick. Because that's just the one thing. It's the one thing every golfer can do, whether you're a touring professional or you know, a guy who shoots 130, you know, everyone can have good alignment.